Going. Hey, what's the deal, YouTube? It's your boy NXTGEN720, and I am back with another video. I haven't done one of these in a long time, so sit back, you guys. I started a segment on my channel with interview certain YouTube personalities within the community. I had everybody from Red Dragon to whoever else. Just name it. I had just about everybody with an individual. So we're starting back up again, and I am pleased, I am honored to have a very, very special person on the show today. Go ahead and shout yourself out.
Hey gamers, Ryse here.
The Bella Ryse. She's really active in the gaming community. Like I said, it's a privilege and an honor to have her on my crazy ass show, my crazy ass channel. I appreciate it. So anyway, getting right to it, Bella Ryse, tell me something about yourself. How long have you been gaming, and what got you into gaming?
I've been gaming from as long as I can remember. When I was a young child, I remember my parents bringing home a Commodore 64. You know, the one with the tape deck.
Yes, yes.
It had summer games and winter games, and I had a Game Boy when I was really, really young as well. So that was kind of my start into the gaming world, and it progressed from there. And I mean, it's sitting in front of me. I still have my OG Xbox, so I've been gaming for quite some time.
Yeah, well, okay, so your parents brought home a Commodore 64, you said, right? Now, do you have any brothers, siblings, or what's going on there?
I have a younger sister who used to game with me as well when she got a little bit older, which was really unfair on her, but yeah.
Oh, okay, all right. Hold on one second. Hey, Chanel, bring me the batter. My wife's baking the cake, and I want me the fucking batter. Bring me the batter. I'm live on air. I don't give a fuck. All right. So you to take tack on your younger sibling, if I'm not mistaken. This is what you're saying, right?
Yeah.
Okay, wait. So but first of all, how old are you? If you don't mind me asking, how old are you?
In my early 30s.
Early 30s, just like a woman. Early 30s. Okay, not a problem. So the Commodore 64 was the first console that you brought home, and what was it after that?
So what was it? What?
What console did you go from after that? After the Commodore 64?
Oh, okay. So after that, I think the next one that I had was the N64.
Oh wow, that's a big leap. Well, geez, you missed a lot. Yeah.
It's a big difference. Yeah, it's a lot of years difference. I guess when you're that young, you're kind of held hostage to what your parents do and don't provide for you when you're not out making a living for yourself.
Yeah. Okay.
So
I remember. You missed a couple generations there. I think the 64.
Yeah.
The Commodore straight to the 64. Like Jesus, so you missed the NES, you missed the Sega Genesis, and all that stuff there. Huh?
Yeah, I did go back to them along the lines, and I've had a bit of a play around with them since. But I mean, there's only so many times you can beg Santa Claus year after year, come up empty-handed.
Yeah,
but eventually, I got the N64, which was awesome. Like that's to date some of the most amazing gaming memories that I have as a child.
Okay, all right. Well, okay, with me myself, you didn't know. My first console was the NES. My best friend, shout out to Preston Peterson. I don't even know but he had a Betch Tracks, and we used to play on that. And then I didn't have an Atari. I skipped ColecoVision. My first console that I owned myself was the NES. Okay, now before I'm sorry, I'm getting out of here. I noticed you have an accent. Where are you from?
Australia.
Australia, that sucks to be a gamer to be from Australia. Shout out to Australia, but you guys have some wicked rules there. Do you guys get Mortal Kombat still, or do you get Grand Theft Auto, or all that stuff still outlawed?
Well, we did get Grand Theft Auto. We did have a bit of a problem with Mortal Kombat when it first came out. I think it took us something like 16 months from release to when they actually okayed it to be able to be sold in the stores. But we did get it eventually.
Was it watered down? They took the blood out? What happened?
No. They just they ended up changing the standards on the games over here, so it made it a lot easier for us to get access to that sort of thing. But yeah, it was a really long 16 months, let me tell you.
So my question now, listen. It's a good thing for you. Like I said, the Xbox One is, and the PS4. I don't know what you have. I'm assuming that you have an Xbox One, right?
Of course.
Okay. I'm assuming. Well, the good thing for you that the Xbox One is region free. So if Grand Theft Auto 19 comes out and you can break hookers and kill them. In Australia, hey, you can also import the game. You know, that's a good thing. You know, with the console being region free. You know, that's a good thing for gaming across the world. Okay, now with that being said, now how is the gaming scene in Australia? Let me know. Do they have an arcade scene still there? Is that died out? Like what's going on in Australia as far as gaming?
Look, there is still a bit of an arcade scene. It's not as strong as what it used to be, say, 10 or 15 years ago, but it certainly is present. As far as the major consoles in Australia goes, Xbox is the more prominent console here. PlayStation does still have a presence, but it definitely is more Xbox centric. So yeah, it's changed a lot over the years. It used to be widely known that Nintendo was more popular than anything else, and now Xbox seems to have taken the stage.
Oh wow! Well, you know what? Well, I think about it, but last generation, I know the Xbox was the #1 selling console over there in Australia, if I'm not mistaken. But wow, even after this generation, even Microsoft stumbling out the gate, the Xbox One is still the #1 console over there.
Yeah, I think we're a bit more forgiving over here.
Oh, okay. You know, I think, I say like this, Microsoft. That's why I give credit where credit is due. A lot of people don't understand this. Is for Microsoft to really only have a foothold in North America and the UK, not Europe, the UK. Those two is Microsoft's strongest. Their biggest market is the UK.
Absolutely.
And North America. First of all, if you don't know, North America is the biggest consumer of anything. And for them to be battling for them to be battling Sony and Nintendo, and they have, Japan, even though, Japan is not what they used to be, but they're doing, 15,000 of their week, whatever they get, that stuff adds up, and the Xbox is only selling 600 to 700 consoles, and for them to still be in this race, like I said, people don't give Microsoft credit where credit's due, and for them also not to have a handheld. You understand that? To be the youngest out of the big three, not to have a handheld, and to, be going toe-to-toe with just about anybody. So like I said, I take my hat off to Microsoft. And then, like I said, let me ask you a question, too. And I'm going to go back. Do you think Microsoft gets their, how should I say, do they think they get their just due? Do they give credit of what they brought to the gaming industry? How do you feel about that? What do what do you feel? Do you think Microsoft gets their just due, of what they brought to gaming for us, console gamers?
This is a really interesting time for you to ask this question, actually, given what's going on in the gaming community at the moment with the DDoS attacks. And, if you had asked me that question 4 days ago even, my answer probably would have been slightly different. I think, so let's back it up to what my answer would have been 4 days ago. 4 days ago, I would have said that people are unrealistic in their expectations of Microsoft, that they don't appreciate what a great service that they get, that they don't respect how much time and effort goes into things, that they don't sit back and have a look at the fact that there may be certain things that they want out of a service, but they may be in a very small minority. Whereas if they had a look across the entirety of all the different services, apps, different functionalities that the whole thing does actually offer you, it's massive. It is absolutely massive. And they can't cater to each individual. They can't have their console and everything that it does specifically set up to do what each individual wants it to do. But they do have it set up so that the ability for you to be able to go and watch your Netflix or have your Skype snapped while you're gaming or whatever it might be, those abilities are there for you to be able to utilize.
What's wrong? I gotta use it in order to make 2 pans.
Oh, wait.
There we go.
Okay, I'm sorry, I'm not with you.
That's okay. We're baking a cake, are we?
Yeah, we're baking a cake.
So yeah, I think that as far as what they have provided us as a whole goes, they've exceeded expectations. We skip forward to today though, from 4 days ago, and I'm a little bit disappointed with the lack of contact that we have had from Microsoft about what's been going on with these servers, what's happening to fix them, what they're doing to get us all back online. Why I can't, for example, I can't play my digital games online at the moment. Because it keeps telling me I don't own them. Now, I appreciate that this is just an issue with the server and that there are people that should be home at the moment spending time with their family that are actually at work, working around the clock to fix this issue for me.
Yeah. Okay.
But that still doesn't change the fact that I'm a clan leader, and there's a clan war going on at the moment, and I can't play Call of Duty Advanced Warfare.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. You know what? That was well put. But you know, I'm gonna dive a little deeper. I'm gonna add on to what you add on. When I say what gamers don't acknowledge what Microsoft brought to gaming. Just think about from the original Xbox and the fact that it launched and for online gaming. Just think about online gaming, you know, and just say the fact that when they said they pushed the envelope to say, you know what, it's broadband only. Even Bill Gates himself said, hey, we got to find a way to make this thing work with a 56K modem. You know what I mean? They're like, no, hell no. Microsoft had a vision, and you know they had a vision, and you know I'm glad they they stuck to their guns. You know, I remember them getting crucified. Like, there's no way this is going to work. Over 90% of America has dial-up, this, that, and you know, I was a beta tester for Xbox Live. You know, with like 100. You know, I forgot how many it was, but I remember when the first kits went up, they were sold. I think it sold 150,000. You know, units. It did sell 150,000. I remember reading it in a GamePro magazine. It was like, wow, that's today's number, that's shit, but you know, for back then, for what it was, that was a big number, 150,000. But like I said, to me, like I said, when I think about what Microsoft brought to gaming, I think, like I said, you know, online gaming, the fact that we had voice chat in every game, the fact that we had a friends list, the fact that we had game advice, the fact that, you know, it kept track of your wins and your losses, whatever game you play. Like, to me, that was like breathtaking, and it fucking blew my mind. And it's a sidebar. That's what I said when I bought me a Wii U, it felt like I was taking a step back because the Wii U couldn't do the basic things that I was doing online with my original Xbox back in 2002. You know, so that's, you know, a lot of the people here are younger than me. They may not have had an original Xbox. They may not have played online, and you know, maybe their first console may have been the Wii. And going from the Wii to the Wii U is a big step. It is a big difference, but it still fails in comparison to what the original Xbox had back in 2000. Just the basic shit, you know, that, you know, game invites were mandatory. Like, I bought me a Wii U, like I said, there. I wanted to play with my friends, and we both had to hit the search button at the same time. Game invites weren't mandatory. But like I said, you know, the fact that what Microsoft, like I said, brought to as far as that, this was online gaming. The fact that they bought this arcade store, we can, you know, buy games every Wednesday. Like, to me, that was unheard of. The fact that we can buy movies on our consoles, to me, like I said, Microsoft brought all that shit to console gaming. You know what I mean? Like I said, I don't care, I just care about gaming. No one just buys a $400 or $500 console just to play games. You know, last time I checked, the PlayStation 3 was in the Guinness Book of World Record for, you know, Netflix account views. You know what I mean? So, for people to say that, you know, all we want to do is play games, that's bullshit. We do everything with our consoles. It's your centerpiece of your, you know, of your entertainment, of your media, of your fun. That's when my Xbox shows everything. It's my one-stop shop for everything. But back to what I was saying, like I said, I don't think Microsoft, like I said, really gets credit for what they have brought to the industry. But, you know, even with the DOS attack, you know, I seen the kid online giving this interview, and it sucks. It does. It sucks from what I'm hearing. It's not really like a hack per se. They just overload the server with a bunch of SQ, you know, requests, and it sucks. I heard Sony shit still not online, if I'm not mistaken. I haven't even tried to turn mine on, but it sucks with the gamers. But I would think at this day and age, with Microsoft having these 300,000 goddamn servers, quote unquote, supposed to be for Xbox Live, that, you know, a few people would be able to bring the network to its knees. But we live and we learn. You know, it is what it is. So we'll speed things. But I'm gonna ask you another question. So you said you got an Xbox One, right? What made you choose the Xbox One over the PlayStation 4 at that time when it came to purchasing these consoles?
Well, there's several reasons. Back in the day, I used to play on PlayStation, and I enjoyed it because at that time, that's what I knew. I hadn't played any games for quite some time, and you know, I enjoyed it. It was all we had, so it was good. I then had my eyes opened up to the Xbox console. The controller was more comfortable. It was easier to use. The games seemed more vibrant.
But that big ass controller, a lot of people hated the Xbox controller. That big ass monster truck that that. Oh man, are you talking about the 360? Or are you talking about the OG Xbox?
Even the OG Xbox controller felt better in my hands than what the PlayStation controller did. And I think it just comes down to your preference as far as ergonomics go. But mine suits the Xbox controller. And as I've progressed over the years, I still prefer the Xbox controller over the PlayStation controller.
Oh, me
but
too.
It was also then the fact that I preferred the games, the exclusives that they had. I preferred the service that they had available. So I stayed on Xbox for many years. And then, of course, many friendships developed. So I had friends that I've been playing with for many years. Now, if PlayStation today came out with a console that had the exact same controller, so that's one thing out of the way. They came out with the same exclusives. Okay, that's another one of my arguments out of the way. And then they came out with the same service. Fine, that's 3 of the 4 things that I just said were important to me out of the way. My friends are still on Xbox, and that's really important to me as well. You don't just game to game. A lot of us, we get online to game because we have friends online that we game with, or we're members of clans, or we have friends that we communicate with that don't necessarily game a lot, but are able to use the Skype function that are across the other side of the world, or there's so many different benefits to it. So for me, across the years, the benefits of being on Xbox compound, and it's for me, that is where my heart is. It's in Xbox.
Yeah, you know what? Hold on, I'm gonna add up to what you said. Yes, Maya. Daddy's doing this video. What you want?
I want to take a picture.
I'm not taking any pictures. Daddy's doing the video. I'm not taking any pictures. You know what? And I'm gonna add on to what you said there. And for me, the reason why I chose the Xbox One over the PlayStation 4 was, Xbox Live. It's a superior service, hands down. And most important, my friends. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to put the vitamin. Goddamn nose. To me, like I said, it's Xbox Live, and then, like you said, the social aspects. Sometimes, believe it or not, Bella, I don't even get the game. I'll get over, we hop in, and we just sit and talk for hours. Just shoot the fucking breeze about.
Absolutely.
And to me, I never had that on the PlayStation, to be honest with you. And like I said, I have some of my friends are from the OG Xbox, like shout out to Gusty Bagdog, shout out to .com, Die Hard. I mean those guys on the original OG Xbox, and they went from the OG Xbox to the 360 to the Xbox One. Like and you do develop friendships. You're absolutely right. At the end of the day, and you hit the nail on the head there. You have friends. That's the most important thing. That's your family. Even though you may never seen these people ever in your life, but you feel like you know them. You've been playing with them and talking to them for years. You do develop a friendship. You're absolutely right with that. Okay.
Absolutely. There are many people that I've met on Xbox that I consider to be some of my closest friends that I would do anything for. And it's because you do spend so many hours with them. And when you're having a rough day, you tell them about your rough day and they tell you about yours. And you get to know their family and you chat with their family and you know all their pets' names. And, that's not something to be taken lightly. That's precious. That's a gift that we're given.
Yeah, like I said, you're absolutely right with that. So let me ask you another question here. What are you looking forward to in 2015? It don't have to be exclusive. It can be a multi-plat, whatever. What are you looking forward to? Give me your 10 games that you're looking forward to, and name your top 5. Out of that 10, your top 5. So give me 10 games that you're looking forward to next year, and out of that 10, I want you to your top 5. Like, what you must have.
All right, so look, there's one game that was pushed back from this year to 2015 that I literally was just so upset that it was delayed. But I guess in hindsight, it's good to know that they have acknowledged that it needed more development time and they want to deliver something that's complete and polished. That's Ori and the Blind Forest.
Oh yeah. That's looks awesome, and you know what? I'm kind of glad it got pushed out also because it was just too much. Like I still haven't really dove into my Assassin's Creed. I've been running around crazy, but that's another story. But yeah, what else? What else we got there? Ori and the Blind Forest. What else we have there?
Well, obviously, I know it's very cliche, but I know that everybody is looking forward to The Division.
Yeah, but when I've heard the Xbox One is the lead platform too. on the Division. I know. I just hope though. Because Ubisoft been getting slapped a lot, this last year, from Watch Dogs to Assassin's Creed. I hope that what they show, and I'm not a graphics whore, but their games have been a downgrade visually. I just hope that the game comes out well and it's not a bug fest. I hope Ubisoft gets it together. You know what I mean? But yeah, Division is a must-have for me also. What else do you have here?
Yeah, I think it's going to be a bit of a game changer. I guess it's a little bit early to say that because it could be a fail, as some games tend to be. It's like Destiny, for example. You get caught up in that hype, and then it just ends up being not what you quite expected. But another one that I really expect to actually live up to the hype is Dying Light.
Dying Light, that comes out in January.
It does. Actually, I think it's February, or maybe has it been pushed back?
I think it's January. I think it's January, but whatever the case may be.
All right. Well, it's a matter of 4 weeks' time, and we'll have that in our hands. But that should be really good. And The Witcher 3 also pushed back from this year to next year. That was another one I was looking forward to. And Evolve.
Yeah, you said the who?
Evolve.
Evolve. Oh, Evolve. Okay, I think you said Evolve. Evolve. Okay, that's another one. So we got the Division. I'm sorry, we got Ori and the Blind Forest. We got the Division. We got Witcher 3. We got Dying Light. We got Evolve. That's 5. What else we have here?
I think Dead Island 2 comes out next year as well, doesn't it? In the first quarter?
If I'm not mistaken, if it does also. Yep, Dead Island 2. Okay, but you know what? That's a lot like, not saying it's a lot like, but Dead Island, Dying Light, there's a lot of goddamn zombies there, but okay.
Oh, but I love my zombies, man.
Okay, nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it.
Before we go any further in the list, I mean, obviously, without saying, I was going to save it to last, but I just feel guilty not mentioning it earlier on. Okay. Obviously, Halo 5.
Halo 5. Oh my God. Okay, we're gonna pause right there. Halo 5. Let me ask you this: do you like the new changes they put to the game?
Well, funny you mentioned that. Because I'm not a member of the preview program, I didn't get early access to the beta.
Oh shit! Oh
so
no!
It's only just become available to me in the last hour or so.
Oh my God!
Up here, okay. I'm going to be jumping on and having a crack at that beta, but I have watched a lot of video footage of it, and I was at two minds when I first had a look at it and heard what they'd changed and introduced to it, and I thought, oh, well, you're making it too much like Call of Duty, or you're bringing in too much of a Titanfall feel. But then when you actually watch the gameplay, you realise that it's not doing anything. It's not doing any of that. The way that they've done it, like the scope, for example, if you get a hit, the scope goes back down and stuff. Like, it's giving you a little bit of these things, but it's not giving you that full advantage of it. It's just giving you a little bit more, I guess, flexibility in your gameplay, and I think that's awesome.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, like I said, it's I like it a lot. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's I like and like I said, not besides Halo 4, Halo 4 was a very, very pretty game, but I'm loving this thus far. From what I played in the beta on both of my accounts, I'm loving it. I can't wait till Halo 5 comes out. So we got Halo 5. What else do we have?
The new Mad Max. Obviously, being an Australian, that's one that really appeals to me.
For that game to come out though, in pretty soon. I mean, it's supposed to come out this year. It got pushed back from. They showed it in 2013. It was supposed to come out in 2014, and it got pushed back. But I haven't seen any gameplay. All I've seen is the trailer. I haven't seen any gameplay of the game. I don't know if it was a third person, first person. Well, I don't know. I'm gonna buy it, of course, but I will. They have maybe they may be saving it around for the movie. If I'm not mistaken, they have a Mad Max movies that's coming out next year. Maybe they may be doing it around the movie or something. I don't know, but that's what I read too. Okay, so what else we have? We got 3 more of their names.
Well, I guess to add to that list, so that I do have a game that I can sit back when I'm, really don't want to be in the thick of it, where I don't want to have to be paying attention 100% of the time and going 100 miles an hour. I think Fable Legends would be pretty good.
There's so much. Listen, that's in my top 5, but I'm in the beta, and like I said, so I'm not gonna see when I say that game be visually probably the best looking game that we've seen this generation. You're gonna see what I'm talking about pretty soon. Awesome. I can't wait. Okay, Fable Legends. All right. I beat all of you. Have you played any other Fables?
Yeah, I have. I completed the last one probably only about maybe 8 months ago.
Oh yeah, okay. I beat them all. Besides, I didn't get the one for the Connect, but the 1, 2, and 3, I've dusted those off. But I can't wait to get my hands on Fable Legends, the actual game. I'm telling you. So what else we got? Fable Legends. What else we have there?
Well, from somebody who played the first Homefront and actually really enjoyed it, I'm looking forward to the second installment to see what they've been able to do with it and where they've taken it.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Like I said, it's gonna blow your mind. That's all I'm gonna say. It's gonna blow your mind.
And of course, we've got Tom Clancy, Rainbow Six, I believe.
Oh yeah, yeah, that game. You know what? That game, it's been coming out for the last 4 years. I just let me tell you something. A lot of people may not know, but I was telling this one guy, and maybe I'm a little longer than two. I remember I was telling him that before there were, I'm not saying that before it was Call of Duty, but Ubisoft, Tom Clancy, they used to be the Call of Duty, the Ghost Recons, the Rainbow Six. That was the place to go to play your shooters besides Halo. You know what I mean? It seems like they just lost their way. I don't know what the hell happened with their, Ghost Recon franchise, and even the Rainbow Six. Rainbow Six Vegas 2 was my shit though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that game has got a makeover. They was doing something about the terrorists or something and blowing up a bridge, and now they're doing like the cops invading homes, stuff like this. So, I hope it's done well. I hope the multiplayer is kick ass. So that game also was on my radar too. So you got one more. What else we have? One more.
Oh, look, I don't want to preemptively add this to the list because I don't even know what it will be called yet. But I'm gonna go out on a limb and say Call of Duty Black Ops 3.
Oh, that's it. I see you're big into Call of Duty. You know one thing with Call of Duty? You know what I don't like about Call of Duty? What I don't like about Call of Duty is that they don't give me no achievements for killing online. I get 1,000. Like I remember me playing Rainbow Six Vegas 2, and I remember I got an achievement for killing 1,000 people online. That was a badge of honor for me. Like then I got more bodies in the Chinese cemetery. Like that's one thing I don't like about Duty is that you do all this shit, killing your rank up and start all over again. I think they should give me achievements for ranking up and getting those. That's just my opinion. I'm an achievement whore, but there's nothing wrong with that. You like Call of Duty. I guess another thing I had a problem with Duty, they didn't change the engine for forever. Give me a brand new engine, tore up from the ground up. You know what I mean? But I didn't even play Advanced Warfare. How was it?
Oh, it's phenomenal, and I won't rave on about it because anybody who's watching this that knows me is totally expecting me to go on a big COD rant, so I won't do it. But I do highly recommend anybody who hasn't given it a go and check it out because it is something. It's totally new, whilst being something that you're familiar with at the same time. It's really difficult to put into words. It's just something you really got to go out and do.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, also, too, ladies and gentlemen, if you're, I have about 3 more questions for Bella. If you're watching live with us right now, ask your questions. I can give them to her, and and we can get you guys involved with the interview. Also, like I said, if you have any questions, please be respectful. We have a lady here, ladies and gentlemen. It's not being asked. I would hate to ban anybody, but if you have any questions for Bella Ryse, I got a bunch of weirdos out there. If you have any questions for Bella Ryse, nothing that she said, none of that shit like anything game related. Shoot it here, and would ask her the question. We can get your question answered here live on the show. Okay. All right. So that's your 10 games there. All right. What else I wanted to ask you? Do you own any other next generation console?
No, I don't. I hope to have a Wii U within the next month or two. Somebody that is a very close friend of mine recently got a Wii U, and I was insanely jealous of them.
Oh, okay.
From back in the days of playing Mario Kart and Donkey Kong and games like those, they're just games that you can't get old. Like you can't grow old enough to not want to play them. They're still such good fun games. So I really want to get a Wii U, but I'm not keen on getting a PlayStation 4 just yet. I think that the PlayStation 4 is in itself as a console, it's a great piece of machinery, but they don't they don't have the games that I'm interested in. So for me, it's not something I'm interested in.
I mean, that's the way that you feel. You know what I mean? That's your opinion. What you are entitled to. You know, some people may say the same thing about the Xbox One. You know, they don't have anything.
Absolutely.
How? But you know, hey, you know, you see tomato. You know, you say tomato. You say tomato. I say tomato. Yeah, okay. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay. So you're gonna get a Wii U in the next month or two. And and right now you said the PS4 doesn't have the games that you are interested in. So what about PC gaming? Are you into that at all whatsoever?
No, look, for me, I'm the sort of person who spends pretty much the entirety of their day on a PC. I wake up in the morning and I work for Playback Gaming at home on my PC, and then I go to work and I work a full day on a PC. And then I come home and I work for a little bit more on my PC. I don't then want to game on my PC. I don't want to spend my entire waking life on a PC.
Okay.
I want to sit back on my couch with my feet up on the coffee table and game on my console.
Yeah.
It just feels like something different. Yeah, the concept may still be the same. Yeah, it's just a controller versus a mouse, etc. But it feels different as opposed to now I'm going to close down Office Word and I'm going to open up a game and I'm going to sit here with my hand on the mouse for another 3 or 4 hours.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you on that. Like before my fire, you know, I had 2 rigs. What I would do, because I'm not into the mouse and keyboard, I would just I had it hooked up to my television, and I would just put it in put Steam, which is called Big Picture mode, and I would put it with my controller. Let me be honest with you, though. And I'm not knocking any PC gamers out there. Me, I just like the simplicity of console. To sit down, you know, because obviously I had a couple bad experiences with PC. I bought a few games, you know, on my first rig, and they wouldn't boot up. They wouldn't, you know, and it's not like Steam. They have good customer service. Or you have a phone number, you know what I mean? Like, you know, imagine you buying a game or whatever. Even if the game costs $4 or $5, if it should last $4 or $5, and you want to play this game, but the game doesn't boot up, and you got to go dumpster dive on the internet and back like tell me you got to get a file from this site here, this, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to go through all that shit again. Like, you know, man. And plus, too, I don't care for PC exclusives. I don't. I think they're dog shit. So basically, I have a PC just to play a prettier version of multiplats. That may be buggy, you know, sometimes just are buggy. And I like to be, personally, I like to be on an even playing field. You know, if you got a mouse and keyboard and I have a controller, you're going to bust my ass. You're just going to click and, you know, click, point, and shoot. You know what I mean? If you want to shoot me in my eyeball, you just take the mouse, put it over my eyeball, click, I'm dead. You know what I mean? I like to be on an even playing field. You know, so.
Well, that's the thing. That's the massive difference between console and PC. And whilst I know a lot of people who game on PC and they've talked me right through why they feel it's better, and I can understand their argument with, you know, the graphics sometimes are just exceeding.
Oh, they are.
Yeah, I can understand that the reason why PC gamers are PC gamers. But for me, I don't have the time available to me to be able to be continually updating my rig every time another new top-of-the-line piece of hardware comes out, just so that I can stay in front of the PC race. So
yeah. You're right about that.
It's ridiculous. At least with the console, you know, apart from the very rare hacker here and there, that you are playing on the exact same piece of machinery as everybody else that you're gaming up against. The only difference that you're going to really be dealing with is the lag factor.
Good point.
Lag, oh my God, it's been unreal lately. But anyway, let's not even get me into that.
Well, I'm saying I just probably about asked you everything that I wanted to ask you. Is there anything that you want to say? Because I'm opening up to the audience if they maybe have some questions for. Like I said before, ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching us live, if you have any questions for Bella before I let it go, now is the time to answer your question. Ask her your questions. Is there anything you want to say or ask me or anything while we talk live? What's going on? Also, tell me more about your website. You have a website there, or you know.
Oh yeah, I do a lot of freelance writing for Playback Gaming. So a lot of people who watch your YouTube channel are probably quite familiar with seeing my posts come up in the Facebook pages that they frequent. I do what I can to make sure that I get the most up-to-date gaming information out there. So that's something that I'm looking to expand on in 2015 and hopefully take in a new direction.
You said playbackgaming.com.
Mm-hmm.
Playbackgaming.com. So also you are a YouTuber, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Okay. How long have you been doing YouTube? How long have you been doing YouTube?
Well, I've been doing YouTube for about 5 months, and I've got roughly about 20 or so odd videos up, and I'm sitting just shy of my 1,000 subscriber mark.
Wow, that's big. You're racking them up. 1,000 subscribers in 4 months. Shit, you got some people that have been 4 years and got 1,000 subscribers. Kudos for that, man. Kudos.
Thank you.
You're doing. You're coming along. Good shit. Good shit. So what are you on your YouTube channel? If you guys think, what's the name of your channel?
Literally Bella Ryse.
Bella Ryse. Okay, I'm gonna leave a link down here below to her website and to her, her YouTube channel. So if you watch a lot, please go by and check her out. See, show love. So what on your YouTube channel? What do you cover? What do you just talk about? Gaming news, video gameplay. What can they expect when they go to your channel?
Anything that's pertinent to gamers at the time. It may be issues that are going on with the gaming community. It might be new news has come out about a massive beta that's about to be released. It's something you really need to know about, how you need to access it. It might be, for example, some of my biggest YouTube videos that have got like 25,000 plus views on them are actually about how the mechanics of clan wars and leveling up your clan in Call of Duty works. So there's kind of focus there as well on Call of Duty. So I try and put myself across anything at the time that happens to be pertinent to gamers.
Yeah. All right. Okay. I got a few questions here. Shout out to Blazing Phoenix, my brother.
Hey, Blaze.
Keep it Xbox, my man. Blazing Phoenix said, great video, bro. Bella Ryse is a true hardcore gamer. Hardcore gamers are a dying breed. I miss the good old retro days. That is why I love the Xbox One. Xbox One is the hardcore gamers console of choice. Xbox One is the PS2 of this generation. I can't wait for 2015. That's right. Keep it Xbox. All right. We got here a question. Okay. Blazing Phoenix again. So what do you guys think about the Marcus Phoenix collection? What do you think about that?
I think the Marcus Phoenix collection has to happen. And I know it will happen. Like it's very important. It's like, I mean, we've got the Master Chief collection, yeah. So we've got one major big icon from the Xbox franchise. What's our other big major icon? It's Marcus Phoenix.
Yeah.
It is Gears of War. You can't. It's like favoring one child over the other. You can't do it. They're equally important. They are loved equally by both. And it is very important that we get the Marcus Phoenix collection.
Okay, all right. You heard it. No, I wouldn't mind getting on the Marcus Phoenix collection. Like I said, to me, when the first Gears of War came out, like that first time I seen Dave Chainsaw blew my mind. You know what I mean? With that cross, that camera over the back, run up the steps, squats down, with this big ass guy on steroids. That shit blew my mind. Yeah. All right, let's get in here. So we got here Jafar Orson. Like your Tell Bells and your sub, you guys have done a great show thus far. From Jafar from Australia. Shout out to you, Jafar. Hope I'm pronouncing your name right. We got here Cage Raccoon, a friend of the show. Question: is that Mario shirt from Dr. Dre's collection? And you know it. Okay. Jabari 2004. Love Bella Ryse content, much respect. Ghost Train 77. He has here. The Commodore 64 is a Maniac Mansion was a memorable title along with Parasite's Wasteland. Zack and McCracken and the Alien Mindbenders. You know about any of those games for the Commodore 64? Did you ring a bell?
Oh, a couple of them do. I remember the Activision Decathlon.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I remember that. Like, this is going back so many years, trying to remember what I used to play on it. The ones that stand out the most to me, though, are obviously the Summer and Winter Olympics and the Activision Decathlon. I can remember those easy as. And there were so many other games that we used to play in it, but I think as a console that was moderated by my parents back in the day, we played what they wanted to play.
Oh, that's another question before we get to. All right, what's ask? Are you married? Do you have any kids, or I mean, how do or?
No, I'm not married. I don't have any kids, but I do have two beautiful kitty cats
You
and a
do have two
turtle.
kids. You pets. If you get, listen, let me tell you something. My animals, my cats, and my dogs are part of my family. And I don't
Absolutely.
know. Let me tell you something. People think I'm crazy when I say this. Robert can break into my house right now. I'd be hard pressed to choose between my dogs and my children. Like, you know what I mean? I'm telling you, I love my. They're part of the family, especially if you don't have children. Pets and cats and dogs. So you're not into dogs, you're just a cat lady, or you can't have dogs.
No, I used to. I used to have nothing but dogs. This is the first time I've ever had cats. But these two were rescue cats. They were going to be. They were going to be put down. So I ended up taking them on and thinking that I would just find them another home because I'm not a cat person. But they kind of stole my heart, and they've been with me for the last 9 years. So.
Oh yeah, that long. They up there then. Okay. 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 Mega Primatron. I always fuck your name. He's a friend. She said Bella Rules. Bella Ryse. You have a new subscriber, and Zaya that shirt though. Hey man, it was a gift. It's Christmas, man.
Hey, it's a good shirt. Back on the shirt.
Yeah, they know. My in-laws know I'm a gamer, and it's iconic, man. Mario, man. The fuck, it's like nah. Okay, Live 772. What's up, NXTGEN720 and Bella? This question for you, NXTGEN and Bella. What is your all-time favorite gaming console and why? Good question, bro. What is your all-time favorite? Me, my all-time favorite console gaming and why? Listen. And sad to say because not sad to say, but I'm gonna be honest with you, and I don't really say suffer from nostalgia, but to me, it's whatever I'm playing on right now. To me, the Xbox. I know it sounds kind of cheesy. The Xbox One to me is the dopest shit I've ever had in my life. So I gotta go with the Xbox One. You know what I mean? And I said the same thing about when I had the PS2. To me, that was the dopest shit I've ever had in my life until I got the Xbox. So to me, listen. I'm not stuck in the past. I'm forever moving forward. And to me, the Xbox is the best box, and I'm proud to be an Xbox. How do you answer that, brother? What's your favorite all-time console?
Look, I'd like to say the OG Xbox because I've got so many great memories on that, but I only played it for a very short number of years versus how many years that I spent on the 360. And for me, that is where my true passion for gaming really developed. That's where my skills in gaming really developed, and my appreciation of what actually goes in behind the scenes from thought concept to actual deliverable. And for me, yeah, the Xbox One is an amazing machine. I love the shit out of it, and there's nothing bad that I can say about it. But I think that the machine that's closest to my heart at the moment probably is the 360. I'm having a bit of trouble letting go of it, and I think that is due to the lack of backwards compatibility, and because we are seeing such a slow flow through of the remasters and stuff. And eventually that gap will be filled, but I guess my heart's still in the 360.
Okay, all right. Shout out to Iron Wolf, friend of the show. It's your man Iron Wolf. He said, "What OG Xbox game would you like to see to return to on this gen? What OG Xbox game was it quite back, Bella?"
Oh, well, look, we already know Phantom Dust is on its way, so we can't really put that on the list. I'm going to say, just because the question came from Iron Wolf, and I know that he loves this game so much, I'm going to say Conquer.
You want to say what?
Conquer?
Oh, Conquer. Oh, all right, yeah, Conquer. The little rabbits and the squirrels.
And the squirrels. Yeah.
Okay. Me, if I'm gonna take you guys back. If I gotta say OG Xbox game we brought back, and with these next generation graphics, I'm gonna have to either say either Brute Force or Sadeki.
Oh.
Brute Force, Sadeki, or Brute Force, Sadeki, or Shenmue. I want to see that brought back, or even fucking BioWare's what do you call that shit? Jade Empire. That was another great game, man. So.
I still have Brute Force in my collection.
Yeah, Brute Force. Imagine that, but then with an online multiplayer component, like, you know what I mean? Like, oh shit. But either one of those right there, man, you can pick it. Shit, even Bruce Lee. fucking bring back Bruce Lee.
Oh, God, that was a good game.
And fucking Buffy the Vampire Slayer, man. That was another great goddamn game, man. So they were so many. Like, Microsoft got some classics they can really bring back if they choose to. Just think about that shit. I remember they had Midtown Madness. That was another crazy card game, man. You know, but yeah, man, shit, man. Let me refresh the page right here. That's a good question there, man. But people don't know Microsoft has a lot of IPs, man, and a lot of exclusives, man, for the original Xbox, man. A lot.
Absolutely, absolutely. And again, that's another reason why the Marcus Phoenix collection is so important.
Okay, all right. I got another question from you from JLong908. He says, how has the gaming community treated you so far, as being a woman or whatever the case may be? You know, tell me how it's been, you know, far even on YouTube or you know.
Yeah, that's an interesting one. Look, there's two aspects to that. There is the YouTube aspect and the online gaming aspect. So, online gaming, there has, as you could expect, there is that there's that, I guess, portion of the community that are just, they're assholes at heart, so they're assholes online. That's all there is to it. And they get this pack mentality going, and as soon as they hear a female's voice in the lobby, it's a free-for-all. And that's pretty much why I only play in party chat with my friends from now on, because I don't want to hear that shit. I'm not there to game and hear people asking me why I'm not in the kitchen and crap like that. But overall, I think that gamers are becoming much more accepting of females in the gaming community. Unfortunately, there are a lot of females out there that still set a negative image of us, that you know, jump on YouTube with their boobs hanging out and use their sexuality to promote their channels, which I think is just ludicrous. But overall, I think that the community is very welcoming. On YouTube, it's been completely different. I've been much more welcomed on YouTube. Very, very few people have been insulting, and those who do get blocked. So if by all means, if you would like to go and visit my channel now and be insulting, feel free to do so, because you will get blocked.
All right. Let me refresh the page. We're going to do about 3 more, and we can wrap it up. Thank you, guys. If you guys have been awesome thus far, we got any more questions for Bella? Any more questions for Bella Ryse? Let me refresh the page. Do us first. Bring back that Bruce Lee game. Bella Ryse. Did you get that shirt from Doc? Yeah. Okay, who's your, a guy here from, Desh from 64. Who's your favorite in Gears Uncalled? Who's your favorite in Gears, I guess?
Look, it's a toss-up between Marcus and Anya, and I know that they are 2 major players, and that seems like such a cliche response, but I really, really do love Marcus and the turmoil that he's gone through throughout the years, and the heartache that he's gone through. And Anya, obviously, is a standout character for me because she's such a strong feminine presence.
My man. What's my man? Cold Train? That's my man there.
Oh, you can't stop the train, baby.
Yeah, but who do you like to play with in Gears when you're doing the multiplayer? You like to be at?
I'm always Anya.
Oh, multiplayer? Okay, all right. All right, okay. So let me see, maybe refresh the page. We do 2 more, and it's been real. It's been real. We have any more in here? I know it's kind of late. Usually I do my shows around the afternoon. Everyone probably sleep, but
yeah.
Let me see here. All right, refresh the page. Let me go back to the page. All right. Hold on, I'm sorry. I'm having my page jumping all over the world here. Top comment, new comments. Let me go here. Okay, Blazing Phoenix. He says here, the OG Xbox has some incredible exclusives. I would love to see Shimu. I forgot about Amber Rising. Otogi Breakdown, Sudeki, Pariah, Jet Set Radio, Jade Empire, Alter Ego, Conquer, Mech Assault. Gonna look at Midtown Manager. That was
Mech Assault.
Yeah, that was from like one of the first games for Xbox Live. Yeah. Mech Assault. Well, I guess we have a small crowd here today. I guess they said what they had to say. Do you want to say something before we leave out of here, Bella?
I think we've just pretty much about covered everything we need to.
Okay. I'd like to thank her for coming by, gracing my channel with her presence, with her lovely aura. But it's been your boy NXTGEN720. You guys let me know who would you like to see next interviewed on my channel. No weirdos, and let's make it happen. And remember, give grandmother a nice ass. Give him my number. It's your boy NXTGEN720. Thank you. Bang bang.